Greetings, fellow Whovians. Whovian Queen here. Hope you're having a good week so far. Well, today, our look at the Seventh Doctor era continues on with the Happiness Patrol. So, here we go. The Seventh Doctor and Ace visit a human colony on the planet Terra Alpha, where the planet's secret police force, the Happiness Patrol, roam the streets hunting down and killing so-called killjoys. The colony is governed by Helen A., who is obsessed with eliminating unhappiness. Also her employee is the Candyman, a grotesque, sweet-based robot created by Gilbert M., one of Helen A.'s senior advisors. Okay, that's interesting. The Doctor and Ace meet an unhappy guard, Susan Q., who becomes an ally, and Earl Sigma, a wandering harmonica player. They, along with the native inhabitants of Terra Alpha, the Pipe People, work to overthrow the tyranny of Helen A. They begin supporting public demonstrations of unhappiness, encouraging the people to revolt, and attempting to expose Helen A.'s population control program to Trevor Sigma, an official galactic census taker. I didn't know such things existed in the Doctor Who universe. Interesting. The first to be disposed of is Helen A.'s pet Stigarax, Fifi, a rat-dog creature used to hunt down the Pipe People, as it is crushed in the pipes below the city when Earl causes an avalanche of crystallized sugar with his harmonica. Aww. Then the Pipe People destroy the Candyman in a flow of his unfounded surprise, previously used to execute dissidents. Realizing that she is beaten, Helen A. attempts to escape the planet in a rocket, only to discover that the rocket has already been commandeered by Gilbert M. and Joseph C., her husband. She tries to flee, but the Doctor stops her, and tries to teach her about the true nature of happiness, which can only be understood if counterbalanced by sadness. Helen A. at first sneers at the Doctor, but when she discovers the remains of her beloved pet Fifi, she collapses in tears, and finally feels some sadness of her own. Yeah, losing a dog can be really sad, trust me. I know. I've been there twice. So, yeah. Anywho, let's move on from the sad part and look at the production of this episode. Working titles for this story included The Crooked Smile. The production team considered transmitting this episode... The production team considered transmitting the story black and white to fit with the intended film noir atmosphere. A fan myth holds that the third episode was supposed to be animated, but this was never the case. Kinda wonder what this episode would have been like if it was animated. The entire serial was shot in studio in July and August 1988. Helen A. was intended to be a caricature of then British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Hancock stated that she, quote, hated Mrs. Thatcher with a deep and venomous passion. In 2010, Sylvester McCoy told the Sunday Times, quote, our feeling was that Margaret Thatcher was far more terrifying than any monster that the Doctor had encountered. The Doctor's calls on the drones to down their tools and revolt was intended as a reference to the 1984 to 1985 miners' strike. Most of this element was eventually toned down. In the story, the Doctor sings As Time Goes By, a song famously sung by Dewey Wilson in the 1942 film Casablanca. John Normington played Morgus in The Caves of Androzani, and later appeared in Ghost Machine, an episode of the Doctor Who spin-off Torchwood. So overall, this episode was interesting and unique, but yeah, finding out a dog died, it kind of brings this episode down a little bit. So, yeah. So, overall, I give Happiness Patrol 2 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, join me next week as we take a look at Silver Nemesis. Ooh, that should be interesting. So, until then, this is Whovian Queen saying, oh my giddy aunt! When I say run, run! I've reversed the polarity of the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly, baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo! Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool.